Running a member meeting in your LLC. Okay, this is something that's going to be very important, and I want to discuss that with you now that you have your LLC set up, or if you're thinking about setting one up but you're not sure about member meetings. I want to discuss how to run a member meeting for your Texas LLC. My name's Nate Gilbert. I'm an attorney in San Antonio, Texas. I do business formations. One of the things that my clients and I always discuss when we're going over our operating agreement are the provisions on member meetings. Now, there's two things that we like about member meetings. Number one, they give us corporate records. Corporate records are king. We love corporate records for LLCs because it shows that we are running a business. You may or may not, depending on your operating agreement, be required to have a number of member meetings on a certain schedule. A lot of times you're not required to have those for LLCs. Sometimes you might be required for quarterly, monthly, annually. It's whatever your operating agreement states in that regard. Additionally, your operating agreement might say something like a notice that must be sent to the members by the managers or whoever is calling the meeting. This notice has to be delivered to them based on addresses given in the operating agreement or some other kind of mechanism, whether email or just a phone call. You want to have a record of that notice that was given to the members of the meeting so they have adequate notice to be able to attend. Now, that member meeting, once you're there and at the member meeting, you want to have meeting minutes. And this is all true even if you want to have it with a single member LLC, PLLC, or Series LLC. It can be weird. I'm a single member PLLC myself, so I understand that it's a little weird having a vote where you vote for things, even if it's just one of you. But when you have those minutes and the notice and any other documents related to that meeting, those are corporate records. You don't file those anywhere. Those just go internally in your corporate file. The second reason we like member meetings is they are a source of write-offs. Now, depending on how you're working with your accountant or your tax advisor, CPA, whatever it is, they may have certain strategies for you regarding member meeting write-offs. But in a nutshell, expenses related to member meetings for LLCs can be a write-off for the company. Now, remember, sure, these are expenses directly to members. So my whole family and I can't go out to dinner and I write the whole thing off when we're meeting just for my law firm PLLC, of which only I am a member. We want to make sure that we're limiting those to member expenses. I have some clients that use vacations as a way to justify member meetings and member meeting expenses. But my sage wisdom is always that you don't want to book a 6-week Disney cruise with one 45-minute member meeting for your single member LLC and think that you're going to write the whole thing off, right? Like, we don't want to do that. So work with your CPA or tax advisor on that. Don't take my tax advice. I am not a tax advisor. I do not give any tax advice and don't hold any tax expertise whatsoever. So work with your CPA on that before making any moves tax-wise. But generally speaking, it's that easy to run a member meeting. All you need are the corporate records. Keep track of those corporate records if you want to take any write-offs, and make sure that you're talking about business discussions at those particular member meetings.